excited about the people coming into Plexus. I love everybody, okay? Because all everybody's money goes in that pool. All right, so tracking is important. You want to track. You cannot change what you do not know, and you do not know what you do not track. Importance of planning ahead. It takes time to plan. Let's talk about this. Success is journey, not a destination. You guys, if y'all don't enjoy the journey, why are you even going anywhere? Let's enjoy the $49.75 we made this week off sponsoring our first new person. Let's enjoy the $200 check, the $500 check. We need to enjoy the journey, okay? If you're like this, nobody really wants to go with you because you're not having fun along the way. I'm having fun every day. I don't care. I'm having fun every day. Now, 5 hours sleep is not the best fun I've had, but I'm having fun every day, right? I took half an accelerator. I'm good to go. I don't even take accelerator on a regular basis, but this week has been a challenge, so I am taking some accelerator. You know, I took half an accelerator. I feel good. Woo. You just got to, enjoy the journey. You got to have fun. You see, I enjoyed it. Sarah did, Amy did. We enjoyed it when it was the breast health. Look, it was our mission on the side. We wasn't making any money. Are you kidding me? We weren't making any money, but we love to tell women about that breast kit. And give us a minute, we'll tell you all about the cream and everything it does for you. Okay? Because we were enjoying the journey. We had no idea, but let me tell you something. If we hadn't been enjoying that part of the journey, we would have never known about Plexus Slim that has changed our lives big time. Big time. And all of our family and our friends. It's changed our lives. But if we hadn't been enjoying the journey along the way, it would have never happened. So enjoy the journey, you guys. Don't get so caught up on going to Hawaii that you don't have a good time for the next 6 months. Okay? Enjoy. Does that make sense? Okay, enjoy the journey. Have a good time. Understand it. There's a couple more. I ran through that really quickly, and there's so much more I could train on, but the truth is, I want to take the next little while and train on this. See? Before I bring Alec up here, I want to just tell y'all something. This particular one is not perfect. Alec thinks it needs to be a little bit more red, and this code might not be exactly scannable just quite yet, and well, this little sticky might be a little whatever. I don't care. I said, nicely, we got to have these. We got to have them. I can't go on this tour without having this in my hand. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want you to imagine what it looks like. I want to show it to you. I don't care if they're not perfect. We got to have them in our hands. So they ship them straight to us. So here, let me tell you this before Alec comes up here. The answers to your questions is I don't know, and I don't know. I don't know just yet when they're going to come out. I don't know exactly what they sell for, but we will know in a week or so time, and we'll figure all that out later. We need to know what we're going to do with them when we get them. Because you guys, if you've been in longer than a day, do y'all have any idea what a game changer this is? Do you have any idea what a game changer it is? And we're going to talk about it in just a minute. If you were here last night, you know what it was, and we're going to explain to you in a few minutes. This is going to take everybody to a whole new level. Not only is it going to take you to a whole new level, but you're going to get whiplash on the way. It is. And if you don't think so, wait till I tell you about what we're going to do with this, okay? So here's what I do know. The only reason we have it in our hands to show you today is because of Alec Park. And so I want y'all to bring up.
You guys are too kind. So we're thinking about coming out with a new energy product. And it's called Sheila. We just don't know how to bottle it yet. So I'm trying to figure that out. Bill Gates said that if he had to start all over again, he would choose network marketing. So Donald Trump said the same thing. If he had to start all over again, he would choose network marketing. This is a fabulous industry. It's a wonderful way to change lives and to make ourselves happier. So I love training. I love the training part. And so there's that old story that this lady asked her mom, this girl asked her mom, why do you cut both ends of the roast off to go in the oven? And she said, I don't know, my mom did it. And we're going to find out going back 5 or 6 generations, the great-great-great-grandma's oven was only that big. So she had to cut off both ends of the roast so it could fit in. And so nobody asked questions, no one asked questions going down through time. So training is definitely important. If you don't get the right, you don't know why you're doing things, you could be up half the roast and putting it in the oven. So we're so excited. I love Sheila's talking about excuses. She talked about, sponsor your weakness. And a friend of mine, Doug Weed, gives this talk on Moses and the circle. It's kind of a crazy thing, but it works. And Moses said, well, I'm not a good talker. And like Sheila said, they said, well, go find Aaron. He can talk for you. If you don't have a car, sponsor someone that can drive you around. And so the excuses, I hate them. They're there, they just get in your way. And so find a way to, if there's a big boulder in the road, I know that this group will find a way to go over it, under it, or around it to get to where you need to go. So, and we feel that this piece will alone will allow you to go further and faster, and allow those that you're giving it to some answers without just receiving the 3-day trial pack by itself. This is brilliant. Like I said last night, this is brilliant. But sometimes people are going, well, what do I do with it? How do I use it? And so everything's on here. Sheila's going to go into more detail on how you guys can. Our job is just to put things in your hands. It's Sheila's job to tell you how to use it. So, I'm so glad that I could have been here at Slidell, and I will definitely be back. This is a good group, so thank you so much.
I told you by the end of this week, he is trained. He's heard me say the same thing. Oh, he's so sick of my stories. Anyway, so let me tell you about this. How many of you have seen this part of it before? It's a 3-day sample pack. How many of you know that people don't know what they're talking about when they hand these to people? Okay, let me give you my story that he's heard 6 times now. I'm in the Biloxi office, and it's like a circus in there. If you've never been in there, you should go spend an hour. I went in one day, and this lady, she's just put the product up on the shelf, and I was like, oh, did they hire somebody? She said, no, I came by to pick up a swim, and I couldn't leave. She said, I started putting it up on the shelf, and they were taking it off the shelf. She's unloaded 6 boxes while she's been there for an hour and a half, putting it on the shelf. Brittany finally said, just take it out of the box. We'll just take it right from the box to the bag. So anyway, it's like a circus in there. The phone's ringing the other day. I'm going to help because Jordan goes to school on Monday or Tuesday or whatever day it was, and even I try to get Abby in there to help sometimes, and her daughter had to have a little minor surgery, so I'm going to go help for an hour and a half. We both never put the phone down, and 33 calls went to message. Think about that for just a second. We both were answering the phone as fast as we could, and 33 went to messages, along with the 40 before I got there, because she can only answer one line at a time. She just has the 2 ears, so she can just answer one. So, yeah, so, she goes, oh, I'm so glad you're here. I have 76 messages. Okay? So, it's a crazy place. So, I try not to go there often because I find myself pitching in. And people come in, they have no intentions of staying, and we got a whole crew in there working, right? And they only came in for a bag of Slim because it's like, oh my gosh, it's unbelievable. Y'all, do you know how fortunate we are to have a distribution center? Let me tell you, when I worked for Mary Kay Cosmetics, there was 2, one in Atlanta and one in Dallas. The end. Okay, the end. If you wanted your product, you could drive 10 hours and go pick it up, and they still charged you shipping. All right? So let's be real clear how fortunate we are that we have this distribution place, okay? And it's amazing. I love it. And, it's not my kitchen pantry anymore. It's so cool. So, it really does work. And so, anyway, I'm in there, and this sharp lady walks in. I mean, she is sharp. She is put together. She brings one of her team members. She brings a new customer with her. They drove 45 minutes from somewhere to get there, and she is buying her 3rd high roller for the month. 3rd high roller for the month. Okay? And I'm thinking, man, she has got it going on. So I introduced myself to her. Hello, I'm Sheila Medina, and who are you? And she tells me who she is. I'm like, great. So nice to meet you. It's so exciting that you've got all this business going on, and her customer's going, yeah, I cannot wait for this product to start working for me. And I was like, yeah. We have great testimony. She goes, I know. She said, but I tell you what, I am sleeping so good. I was like, yeah, that's one of our testimonies. People sleep so good. She said, yeah. She said, the last thing I do before I crawl in the bed is drink my Slim.